Hi guys, welcome back. You're back with us at Beamer & Son Garage, and we thank you for coming back, and we appreciate you. My son got the go-kart going yesterday, and we put an air cleaner on Eleanor's. I hate to say Eleanor's because of the copyrights, but it's our Eleanor car. And didn't have an air cleaner, and I've been collecting air cleaners for a long time, and so I went and got one out of the boom truck, and wham! She's got one. I was bugged about that. Mice will get up in there and shit and piss down in your carburetor, and you got trouble. So he fixed this, and I just fired it up. And when I fired it up, I opened the throttle up on it, and it's stuck wide open. So I don't know what's up with that. And it kind of freaked me out. So let's see what happens now. I had to shut it down because it was wide open. Let's choke it again. And turn the toggle on. Probably gonna turn it right back off because it was just screaming. Wide open. If it'll even start. It starts. He fixed it all right. He fixed it too good because it takes up goes wide open. So he's got the, the governor on it, little boogered on it. But for that, we might take it for a ride. But you can see, I was telling you about it smoking that tire. It smoked that tire. I know the cart. It used to smoke the tire. It still does. So we'll have to get to work on it a little bit more. Need to get a bungee cord or something on that better to try to cover the seat and the engine on that. That's the way, the way I want it. And yeah, every time I say, you're supposed to take a drink, guys. Whether it's a coffee or a pop at home. What's up, Smoke? Smoke got you some food. So we went out here. We were having a air cleaner dilemma with the two Skylarks. We got the two Buicks, the two Fords, and a Plymouth and a pear tree going on here in the driveway. So we got a air cleaner. Christine got one? Well, I'll be bummed out if Christine don't have an air cleaner. Yeah, Christine's got an air cleaner. She sure does. It's a rusty one, but she got one. I thought so. But we were flopping around with air cleaners on the two Skylarks, and I ended up picking a different one for this one. And I'll show you the one I put on it. I think it was a wise choice. I remember buying this air cleaner. Oh, gosh. Wow. Yeah. And you see why I didn't want to put it on. See the water that lays on it? I don't know how that water gets in there, but it still does. I need to put like a coat of wax on it or something. But that got the chrome one. I didn't really want to put on it, but I did because that's my car now. So this car here is ours. He says this one's his and mine, so I ain't gonna argue with him. It's ours. Go to car shows, he'll drive this one, and I'll drive the 455 car. And that's the one I chose for the 350, the black one. So I got to get a stud and a nut. Done. Get the spark going on it. Done. The only thing I want to do is probably I'll double check the radiator and the power steering, top off the master cylinder, and I'm ready for a test drive. So that's where we're at. Got to get some spark on it first. Battery's not hooked up because I had a pinched wire here that somebody had wired this thing up. When they did, they put these wires in behind the alternator, and it pinched it right there. So I took it back apart, and I got to tape that up or something, because that's bare. Then I got to run these wires a little better, and the starter wires are close to the header. I got to I got to redo some stuff on it. But you know, you can expect something like that when you buy a used car, you know. Especially as old as this is, 1972. So it's gone, you know, come a long way. You know, it had a hood that wasn't bolted on with no hinges. Now it's got the hinges and the hood's bolted on and the bumper was missing. You know, and the hood's on it, so air cleaner's on it. It was running when we got it 2 years ago. And I didn't do nothing with it last year and didn't do nothing this year. And here we're coming to the end of the year. Yeah, I'm gonna do something with it. So I got to, you know, feel the need to. I taped all the window off on this one because it was leaking, I think. I know I put a new seal in it, but I put a tape on it to keep water from. Apparently the vinyl top on this thing was causing a lot of trouble. And I can run my hand over it and feel how wavy it is. Yeah. It's either gonna have to have another vinyl top, but I see cracks in it here. It's either gonna have to have another vinyl top or extensive amount of body work to try to get that roof straight. I've dealt with this before, so. That's it, guys. We just wanted to show you, you know, the choice for air cleaners for the two Buicks. And then we got one for Eleanor. And the Indy go-karts come back. It's just got a little sticky throttle. It's a hand throttle he had on there for a long time. But we're gonna have to kind of go back to the drawing board and punt on that. And do some reconfiguring on the throttle. I need to get a longer cable for it. So the foot pedal works. That's what I really want. And that's it, guys. So hope you enjoyed that. Mr. Taco. Love you, Mr. Taco, and the American Old Glory and the Rebel flag by his side. Old Taco, Mr. Taco. Love Mr. Taco. And that's it, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Check out my friends Jamie Phillips' Axis Auto Parts and Scott Speed Shop. And we'll see you in the next one. It's cold out here. I think old man winter's at my doorstep. So don't know how much more I can get done out here, but I got a lot more to do. I gotta move this trailer. I gotta move these two cars here. Get this Grand Prix out of the way. Get the hearse out of the way, and then get to that Challenger in the garage so I can get it moved out and start using it for the winter. Been wanting to do this for 4 or 5 years now. It's gonna happen. And then this car here will put a brake line on it, and I'm gonna get the dent out of the oil pan. I already put tires on it, and we'll be ready to play with that. See you in the next one, guys. 68 Skylark coming back too. Bye-bye.